Welcome to Goraz and this series of videos in which I will be ranting about the bands that I find interesting. And today's band is Lucid Planet, which is one of my favorite bands, and here's proof. I don't say that lightly. And first of all, I want to thank Lucid Planet for replying because I DM'd them on Instagram and I wanted to ask for their permission to use their songs in my video. And they were very kind, and it really gave me a lot of motivation to actually start this series and give some sort of direction to the channel and my content, English content in general. So yeah, thanks guys. And but even though I have their permission and they were kind enough to say that we will be doing everything we can so you can use all the songs that you want to, but I kind of came to this realization that I shouldn't actually play a lot of songs in videos in which I'll be talking about the songs, because it kind of spoils it, you know, because that first time that you listen to it, especially with something like Lucid Planet, that's really conveys a lot of deep emotions and deals with a lot of complex concepts. I think that first time that you listen to it is very important, and listening to it part by part in a video kind of spoils everything. So that's why we won't have a lot of songs in the video. But other than that, let's get to it. Now, Lucid Planet is the most accurate and inaccurate name they could have chosen for themselves. Because the scenery that their songs put you into is pretty vivid and easy to picture, and especially throughout their first album, the feelings, those concepts that they try to communicate are all too familiar and recognizable, for most people at least, but at the same time they are too hard to grasp and comprehend. You know, it's like it's lucid, but it's not. It's a lucid communication of thoughts, feelings, and concepts that cannot be explained, that cannot be understood. They can only be experienced. To me, Lucid Planet is a hero that tries to be really bright and hopeful and tries really hard not to give up, but often accepts defeat, because even though our hero is powerful and somehow ferocious even, there's always this knowledge that the opposing force is much stronger. Lucid Planet could be any of us, taking a stand at the edge of the world, drawing our sword and getting into a shouting match with the storm and rushing towards it. We know we're bound to fail, but we just can't go down without a fight. And this is why I love Lucid Planet, because these are complex stuff, but they somehow manage to convey that experience, and I really love them because of it. And especially their first album, which is named after the band Lucid Planet, really succeeds at doing this, at conveying these feelings, emotions, concepts. And let's get to the songs, and then again I won't really get too deep in the songs because I don't want to spoil them. So please do listen to the albums a few times. The first song of the album is called Listen, which is a very interesting choice of words, because it's somehow like an invitation to the whole album, and it's a very good choice music-wise, because it kind of has a preview of everything, well, not everything, most of the things that we will be seeing throughout the album. It has like a peaceful start, and gradually more instruments are introduced, and those notions of struggle and hope are kind of introduced in the song, and I think it's a pretty good start for the album. Drums and percussions are a very significant part of the band, which is to no surprise since they have the word tribal in the genres that they work in. And especially in this song, Listen, I really like what the percussions and drums are doing, because they conveyed those initial feelings of doubt very well, and those feelings later on turn into more hopeful and energetic patterns, and which is pretty well done, and I really like it. And I won't get to any more detail because I don't want to spoil the song, as I keep saying. And these cycles of ups and downs, struggles, frustrations, and hopes, they keep happening in the song Listen. And these repetitive patterns are one of the things that I really love about Lucid Planet. And some of them are conceptual, like the one that we talked about right now. And some of them are a little more about the music itself. Oftentimes, it's either a guitar phrase or a drums phrase that keeps repeating in the song. But there's this part in the second song of the album called Apparatus. At 1:23, there's this drum pattern introduced. And which later on, at 1:48, I guess, there's a similar guitar phrase that is introduced to the mix. And this goes on for like a full minute, and it's just a treat to my ears, especially since it has these oriental influences, and it's just lovely. After that, the song takes a peaceful break, but then again, a war drum induced commotion with another repetitive pattern is introduced that goes on for like a solid 3 minutes, which is again just lovely. Wow. Chef's kiss. And lyrics-wise, to me at least, they are a more modern view of the 19th century romantic school of thought kind of thing, and the yearning for a not very well-defined ideal that is inherently unattainable, and that melancholic relationship they have with natural elements. It's an ongoing theme throughout the whole album, and which makes everything better, at least to me, because I personally really enjoy things that are influenced by Romanticism in general. So yeah, it's one of the reasons that I really love Lucid Planet. And I really love the romantic aspect of Lucid Planet, because there's nothing better than a powerful, rebellious, melancholic hero with a deeper understanding of everything, fighting for a lost cause, you know? So yeah, as you can probably guess, I love Lucid Planet, and I do recommend it. And as I always say, give songs a little more time. Like, listen to them once, and if you like them, great. But if you didn't and you think they have potential, this is important, if you think they have potential, give it some time and listen to them again, because oftentimes the songs with potential are songs that need more time to kind of communicate the message they have. So yeah, keep that in mind. And Lucid Planet does have a second album, which I call it Lucid Planet the Second. Again, it's named after the band with like 2 eyes. But to be honest, it didn't really resonate with me because, and don't get me wrong, it has some good songs. Like I really like Entrancement, and even Offer is a good song. I really like that they tried many new things, and they made a very courageous artistic choices, especially in the song Organic Hard Drive, but as I said, they were trying, and that's exactly my problem with the album. I feel like they were trying too hard, and I really cannot explain it. Hopefully you'll listen to the album and see what I mean, but it is worth listening to, but it's not that miraculous first album, you know? The first album, I think, set the bar way too high. So yeah, that's all I had to say about Lucid Planet, and thanks for watching. And if you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel, since I will be making a lot of these videos talking about bands and songs that I like, and that's pretty much about it. And follow me on Spotify. I don't know why, but I really like having followers on Spotify. And then again, thanks to Lucid Planet for their kind words and for their help in making this video. And that's pretty much about it. I'll see you in the next